My boss replaced me with his nephew. Now his nephew works for me. I still remember the exact words my boss said when he fired me. It's nothing personal, we're just moving in a new direction. Yeah, that new direction turned out to be his lazy nephew, Kyle. A 22-year-old with a business degree and zero real-world experience. I walked out that day furious, humiliated, and silently promising myself one thing: I'd make it so he'd regret it. For 5 years, I'd given everything to that company: late nights, skipped lunches, and even weekends. I knew every client, every file, every little system quirk, but apparently, family connections trump loyalty. Kyle walked in the next day acting like he owned the place. He called me bro during my final handover meeting, then asked me to show him how to use Excel. I smiled, showed him the basics, and walked out without another word. The next few months were rough. Job hunting felt hopeless. Every rejection email hit harder than the last. I even started freelancing just to keep the lights on. But here's the thing: freelancing taught me something that working for that company never did: how to sell myself. I started picking up clients, one after another. My skills, the ones my boss undervalued, were suddenly in demand. Within a year, I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. By the end of the second year, I launched my own consulting agency. Small team, remote setup, just me and 3 freelancers. We offered digital systems optimization. Basically, I help companies fix the mess their inefficient managers created. Ironically, one of my first clients was a friend of my old boss. Word spread fast that I was the go-to guy for turning chaos into structure. Then one morning I got an email from a familiar name, Kyle Henderson. The subject line read, "Need help, urgent." I almost laughed. Curiosity got the better of me, so I opened it. Turns out, the company was struggling. Their systems were a disaster, clients were leaving, and morale was low. My former boss had retired early, apparently forced out, and Kyle had taken over, and failed miserably. He was reaching out to me for professional help. I played it cool. We set up a Zoom call. The look on his face when he saw me pop up on screen: priceless. "Wait, you're the consultant?" he stammered. "The one everyone's been recommending?" I smiled. "Yeah, small world, huh?" He was desperate, so he hired me at my rate, which, fun fact, was 3 times the salary I used to earn. Over the next few months, I rebuilt the same systems I once managed under his uncle. Only now, I was in charge. Kyle had to run everything by me, take my guidance, even sit through my training sessions. The best part? He started calling me sir halfway through the project. The irony was so thick you could slice it with a knife. When the project wrapped, I got a glowing testimonial from him for my website. I even used his name publicly. With permission, of course. It drove tons of new clients my way. Sometimes, when we talked, Kyle would ask for career advice, and though a part of me wanted to remind him how he got his job, I didn't. I just helped him because, in the end, winning quietly feels way better than revenge. Now, every time I see his testimonial on my site, incredible leadership and transformation skills, highly recommend, I can't help but smile. The same guy who once replaced me now promotes me. Life really does come full circle. So, tell me, if you were in my shoes, would you have taken the job, or let him drown in his own mess? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious how you'd play it.